All right, everybody. Hello.
Hey,
Let me hang on. There we go.
more
Get you
towards
in
you.
frame. No, okay, that's good. Hey, it's the Tuesday night
Hello.
comic book preview stream. I'm gonna shut the door real quick because somebody didn't do that. All right. Now we're in a soundproof booth where we do all of our production.
We have a high
But
budget in this fantasy books and
that's
games.
true. I'm Aaron, and this is Susie. You might have
Hey,
forgotten Susie. It's been a while
it
since you
has
got to do the
been.
stream.
It's true.
I'm so excited. Um, gosh, we're just talking about some comic books, I
Yeah.
guess. I mean, I know it's been a while since you were on the stream,
Yes.
but do you remember how I like to start the stream?
Is it with the facsimile
That's
edition?
correct. It's always the facsimiles. You know, I like me some facsimiles. And there is one coming out tomorrow.
Only one.
Only one. Last week there was like four and a half.
Right.
There was a
You
lot.
would think with San Diego Comicon week or like the week after.
Yeah. Well, there's only one, but it's a big one, and that
Oh,
is Justice
literally.
League 200, and it is literally a big one. It is a treasury size. This came out. I can't even get the whole thing on the downward camera there, but this originally came out in 1981. So this was right at the tail end when Marvel and DC were publishing these treasury size books.
Sure.
And they decided it's 200th issue. Why not? Why not
go big.
do an oversized exactly? And it's looks really cool. I'm excited to read this one. I haven't read it before. I did read the. There's a nice little write up on the history of the Justice League and the front and inside front and back cover by
Jerry Conway.
Yeah, Jerry Conway. That's right. He just kind of writes about where the book came from and stuff like that. And he even I kind of really appreciated he makes a few passive aggressive digs at his former employer, the minor comic book company whose name shall not be mentioned. It's a little. I mean, that was the type of teasing they did back then. But yeah, so that's our facsimile. Let's see, it's Jerry Conway, and I think it was. Oh man, is it? It's got to be George Perez, right? That's drawing this.
Looks like it.
That
there we are. Someone.
Yeah, George Perez.
Yeah,
yes. I guess you can't really see it on that.
Like that or someone copying a style.
Right.
Really
yeah.
Well.
But yeah, so Justice League 200, very cool. Especially because like these treasury books, I don't know how many of them like the originals hold up really well because like nobody had a really good way of storing them back then.
Right.
So that's why a lot of the ones from the 70s are usually in kind of beat up shape.
Yeah. I mean, we're still waiting on our like treasury bags and boards.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I don't think we're gonna get them, but anyway, yeah, Justice League 200.
Where are you storing all yours? What number are you at for treasury editions?
I'm actually. I think I'm gonna look for a new way to store them because they've just been sandwiched between two like hardcovers on like my top shelf, and I just slide them in there, and they keep them. It keeps them nice and compact.
What if you built one of the like 4-column row boxes for cards and then just not build the little shelves? So it's just box.
That's actually would probably be too thin. I have too many books now. It's like on the on the shelf. It's like this much, So I need a box. Like I need to just get a box to put them in.
At this point, just get one of the Funko ones. It's like.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty. If you regularly come into the store on Wednesdays and get comic books, you might have noticed that I was not here last Wednesday.
Neither was I. What did they do last week?
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know because I wasn't here.
Yeah.
I was.
Surprised the store didn't burn down.
You're not the only one. But I was in San Diego Comicon.
Oh, very cool.
Steve, the owner, took me and a couple of other managers to San Diego. Just because we're awesome, and we just do cool things here.
Yes.
But yeah, it was a huge week. I don't want to give like a rundown of like the entire convention.
Did you run into that gray Deadpool?
Like, I didn't. No, I didn't like it. It's like this is why I don't really like talking about going to comic book conventions.
Yes.
Because especially, I knew this was going to happen with San Diego Comicon. Because everybody's always like, oh, did you meet the celebrity? Like whatever big celebrity was there? And I'm like, no, I wasn't there to look at movie stuff. I was there to talk to comic book creators.
Yes.
I didn't stand in line to get an autograph from a Power Ranger
for like $300.
Yeah, exactly. Instead I stood in line to spend $300 for an autograph from a comic book artist.
There you go.
You know, that's where my priorities.
That probably helped their rent that month.
Well, it's not if they're charging that much, they're doing just fine.
Sure.
And it wasn't actually that much, but I did get a couple of one of the cool things about this con was that there were a bunch of Ashcan previews of books that are coming out later this year.
Ooh.
And so I got a couple. I'm just going to briefly mention.
Wait, shut up. Do you have?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So coming out later this year, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees has been incredibly successful.
Yeah, I saw it just got announced for like the next, like the final installment.
Yes.
Whatever.
So this is a one-shot prequel issue that's coming out. That doesn't have the logo on it, but this is Preludium, I think it's how Preludium, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. And so yeah, I got this here. You can see.
Explains why she's a psycho.
Yeah, basically, like there's the full cover there, and yeah, it's a prequel like that. Oh, let's put this on the full camera. It's like I think it's supposed to be. I haven't looked up too much about it to find out where exactly it sits in the timeline. But it's 1962.
Duh.
But well, I mean I know that
yes, where the next one is.
It's supposed to be her first kill, I believe.
Oh,
like it's like where she kind of got a taste for it,
sure.
as you might.
Oh, you gotta have to let me read
so
this
am I? Yeah, I am, huh? So yeah, be on the lookout for new Beneath the Trees. It's this. If you've read Beneath the Trees, you know it's good, so you know you're gonna like this. But
I finally read. They had the trade for the Rites of Spring.
Yes,
that came out last week, and so I finally was able to read the 4th issue, which I've been missing.
Yeah,
it's like I was able to read 1, 2, 3, and then 5. But yeah, I never got to see how.
It's really good, isn't it?
It's great.
I kind of like the second book more than the first one.
I agree, actually.
Yeah, it's good. So I'm really looking forward to this. The next installment is really cool. Another preview that I was able to check out is The Last Driver by Sean Murphy. This is written and drawn by Sean Murphy. He's an artist. He's done so much stuff.
He does like White Knight.
Yeah, he does Batman, White Knight. He did Punk Rock Jesus. I think that was him.
He did this one. I think it was him that did like the kid had like type 1 diabetes.
Yep.
He was in like the attic.
Joe the Barbarian.
Yes,
that was the
one.
First book of that he illustrated that I read. That was written by Grant Morrison. Very good book.
What a cool idea!
Yeah, it's great.
Too.
And so this one, I'm looking forward to this one. The back description of it says very clearly, "Escape from New York meets Vanishing Point," which, if you know what those two movies are, that should instantly make you excited.
That's like literally the elevator pitch. It's like, if this meets this.
Yes, yeah, and it's just like cyberpunk future and a guy driving a car. What's notable about this, what's kind of neat though, is that despite what the cover might have you think, it is actually printed in landscape format. So I have to get the big camera down here, and we're not even going to be able to get the whole thing on there.
That's wild.
So it's actually like full landscape, which works really well for the like the driving scenes, like this 2 pages here. It's just very, very cool. His art it's so good.
I think this city is so detailed.
Yeah, the final comic will be in color, but this is a black and white preview, which I got to be honest, I kind of like it a lot in the black and white because he has so many like precise and clean line work. Like these cars look great.
Yes.
So yeah,
he's always been like a phenomenal like pencil inker.
Oh, dude, yeah, the dude he's a powerhouse. So yeah, very, very cool. Very looking forward to the first issue of that coming out. One more before we get on to the actual. Yeah, that's right. This is the new Daniel Warren Johnson series coming out later this year, Chain Kata, and this is another one that has a pretty good description on the back. Chicks with chainsaws in space.
That's great.
That's all you need to know. It's just Daniel Warren Johnson doing like a sci-fi space adventure comic. It's a little bit of a humorous cover here with like the female main character with the chainsaw and two like slave men like on her legs. Pretty good. And it looks good. This is another one where it's not complete. Most of it is in black and white. But again, I love. Yeah, this is written and drawn by him.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So definitely looking forward to this too. I mean, who's not at this point? Who's not looking forward to a new Daniel Warren Johnson book? And also, I'll have to double check. I think this is his first series after Transformers. So
I was about to say he worked on Transformers.
Yeah, right? He did the first. Well, he drew the first 6 issues of Transformers, but then he wrote it for up to issue 24. Yeah, and that's where Jorge Corona took over. And then I know he wrote and drew that Batman annual, but I don't know if he. I don't think. I mean, I should know this, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't had just like a. Oh no, he did. What was the one he did with what's his name? I'm already forgetting it. The Moon is Following Us.
Oh yes.
Excuse me. Goodness.
He's really good. I love how he does this like splatter with like the ink. Like I almost wonder. Huh?
Yeah. I mean, you know, maybe the people watching the stream would like to see it rather than you just sitting.
You mean your wife?
I do. No, she's not watching tonight.
No.
Yeah. But you know, all those fun people on Facebook. If you're watching, sound off in the comments and let Susie know that we're not just talking to each other here. But yeah, no, it looks great. Yeah. It's really good.
I almost wonder like if he does that thing where you like take the brush and like hit it, or there's something.
Oh, I guarantee you he does. Yeah, my friend Ed does toothbrush stuff where he'll like just dip it in the ink and just
or you like run your thumb along the bristles.
Yeah, and you get that
like
splatter.
Print. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, he does all of that stuff. So I'm sure Daniel Warren Johnson does that too. Very, very cool stuff. Okay, let's talk about some stuff that's coming out tomorrow. There's, you know what's amazing about this week?
What?
There's a decent amount of new stuff, but you haven't been on the stream for a little while, so you wouldn't know this. But yeah, woo!
No, Will.
Thanks, Will.
You're not helping my point.
For the last couple of months, it's like every week I'm kind of like low-key complaining. Yeah, I love Daniel Warren Johnson. That's right. I've been low-key complaining because my stack is just humongous. I just got all these books in my pull, and I'm buying too many comics.
Yes.
And this stack, you'll see, is very large. But only 2 books out of this stack are actually in my pull. It's like it's been the inverse, like all these other weeks where it's like I got like 12 books that are in my pull, and we're gonna look at like 2 other new ones.
Sure.
This is complete opposite. I've got 2 books that are in my regular pull, and we've got a lot of new stuff to show off.
Well, that's gonna be really awesome.
Yeah, we'll just jump into that. Probably, you know, it's difficult. You know, obviously, I saw a lot of new stuff in San Diego Comicon, which that's the other reason I'm really glad that there's only 2 books in my pull, because I got too much stuff from San Diego. But there's a lot to be excited about. A lot of cool stuff.
Yes.
This is still one of the books I'm most excited about, which is the fact that we even have new Concrete. I love this comic, Concrete. It's written and drawn by Paul Chadwick, and I don't know if you're familiar with Concrete
I'm not familiar with
all.
it at all.
So it was originally made in the 80s, and it's a really great. I don't know if you would call it a twist on the concept or a twist on the genre, but with the basic pitch of it is it's slice of life stories about a guy whose brain gets put into a rock monster's body. Basically, think like Ben Grimm in the Fantastic Four, but it's not set in like a superhero world with like high science fiction stuff. It's just him existing in his day-to-day life, trying to just figure things out.
Yeah.
And he's a writer, he's a speech writer, and so a lot of the stories revolve around him just trying to figure out how to live. Like, because he can't ride in cars, he can't do anything. He's kind of got like a support group of like his ex-girlfriend and friends that are kind of living with him.
Yeah.
And he starts making money by kind of being a travel writer. Like he just travels around the world, and he's a little bit of a spectacle. Obviously, it's like Meet the Rock Man. Yes. But he doesn't do superhero stuff, which is what I like about it so much.
Yeah.
So this is the newest series, I think, in almost 20 years. I think it's been a while since we saw new Concrete. And the high concept for this one is that they're traveling in the desert, and he goes out into the middle of a desert, and a thunderstorm rolls through, and he gets struck with lightning,
Oh,
and
jeez.
he just wakes up in the desert with amnesia. And
Oh,
so now his family and friends are like trying to find him, but also he doesn't know who he is, and he's just
this
in the middle of
creature.
nowhere. Yeah, he like it's that's kind of what the story is. Like he wakes up with his human brain essentially, and is like, what is happening? What is going on?
Sure.
Why do I have rock hands?
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really good. So if you've never read Concrete, I highly recommend it. It is actually one of my favorite comic books of all time.
Wow. You say that a lot.
I do. You know what? There's a lot of great comics out there, and I
Yes.
have a lot of favorites.
And there's a comic book for everyone, and if you did,
we haven't gotten to that yet. We'll get there, but definitely, I really cannot recommend Concrete enough. One other book that's in my regular poll, we'll just mention it briefly. Conan the Barbarian. This is the A cover, and I did get this variant, which, as you can see, is this is a shirt I picked up at San Diego Comicon, because how could I not? It's such a cool cover. Let's put that on the. I mean, look at that cover. That is so cool. Yeah, look at that. But yeah, this series has been really good. I was actually able to go to a panel at the convention where the Conan people were talking about kind of the future of the series and what they got planned and a bunch of new stuff, and it looks really cool.
That's awesome.
I'm excited for it. I like that this Conan series kind of leans into the some of the cosmic horror aspects. And I don't want to flip too far into this issue and spoil anything, but because Conan,
what a great double spread.
Oh yeah, I mean Conan is a pirate.
Yes,
he is a pirate sometimes. But I think what a lot of people, I don't know if they put this together, but Conan the Barbarian is kind of like H.P. Lovecraft adjacent. Very similar to Lovecraft. Lovecraft and Conan creator Howard were friends. And so they have just some similar ideas at the time. They would talk to each other.
Yeah.
And so there is a sense of that in Conan as well. It's just in a barbarian time, not in then modern day. You know? But yeah, so there's a lot of the old gods and just nameless horrors that exist in the cosmos. Really cool. Yeah, so I've been really enjoying the series, and I say this often, but Conan, I don't remember the last time Conan the Barbarian has been as popular as it is right now. So if you're a Conan fan, it's a pretty good time.
Nice.
All right, I've been doing a lot of talking, Susie. What's something you got here that you want to show off?
I was literally about to say, speaking of Lovecraftian horrors, I haven't gotten a chance.
Good transition,
right? I haven't gotten a chance to talk about The Hab yet since it's come out. And this week there's going to be a third printing of issue 1. So I've noticed that it was a series that was hard to acquire. I didn't even realize that the second and third issues had come out because there wasn't as many out there on the shelves.
Right.
But I'm sure Aaron and Sam have touched upon it in the past.
We have.
Yes.
But I love it.
I've been a huge fan of it. I've rarely been catching up on new comics, but I've been thrilled with this one just because there is a hint of Lovecraftian horror, but also just the water is contaminated and you never quite figure out what it is.
I really like the way it rides that line where it's it could be supernatural or it could be something else. You don't really know. And that's what makes it unnerving because, they don't just tell you it's a monster or
it's some monster from under the ocean.
It's really good. The art by David Lapham, which I'm a huge fan of David Lapham. You people on the stream have heard me say his name a lot. But yeah, I love the setup of them just trying to ride out the apocalypse in this $1 billion bunker that the billionaire built, and it all goes downhill really quickly,
super quickly. But I've also been interested in a lot of the more recent flashbacks that they have where it touches upon the end of the world happening. They're on a boat off of a Greek island. They're oh, those are just some war pilots that are flying by super quick and bombing something. Whoa.
Well, what's also neat about this series is that there's essentially a backup story in them, and that's by different artists. And I don't remember if it's Bill Sienkiewicz in each issue, but the first issue, it's definitely Bill Sienkiewicz. There we go. And he's also just such a great artist. But I like this little hint of there's something been going on for a long time.
Yes, something old
You know,
world.
yeah, very like old gods,
But then like flipping back to like where it had that large like double spread of like the entire compound.
Mm-hmm.
I just think about because they also had a similar drawing. Here we go.
Yeah.
For like one of the covers, but like the amount of detail and like planning that went into like an artist and writer team coming up with that is really impressive.
Oh yeah.
I know like a lot of times like if there's like a bat cave or something, they're like, summon it in the dark and we'll fill in the details.
Right. But yeah, this is all brightly lit. It's like perfectly planned out, laid out, like what it is. Yep. Yeah. Really cool stuff. It's a great book.
Yes.
Bad idea. Despite their name and their past and all of that,
they had a pretty neat idea.
They've been doing some good stuff lately. Like a lot of their books, a lot of my pull stuff is a lot of bad idea stuff. So
which is interesting because we would not have heard that like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I was probably one of the only ones getting them then. But yeah, it's a very good.
That was cool.
All right, let's just move on to some of the other new stuff that's coming out tomorrow. I think this is kind of the big release from Marvel. This is The Queen in Black. This is, I don't know if it's actually a continuation of The King in Black. I'm going to assume it is.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about like Marvel cosmic stuff. You probably know more about the character of Null than I do.
No.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was Bleeze at first.
No, this is the Thor character. She was in the movie. Yeah. But she is now
I guess it makes sense.
Queen of the Symbiotes
or whatever.
Yeah. So this is like their new kind of event book, and I don't have a whole lot to say about it. I did not read it. It looks good though. I try to say that at every opportunity, but yeah, it's a good looking book. Who was the artist on that? Well, anyway, there we are. There's 2 artists. Well, there you go. Iben Coelho and Zay Carlos.
Interesting.
Yeah, written by Al Ewing. He's solid. I think he's probably one of Marvel's better writers right now.
Yeah.
But another notable thing about Queen in Black, because this is the new thing now.
This is the era.
This is the era of the blind bags, where we've got True Believers Queen in Black blind bags. You don't know which cover you're going to get.
Sure. I will say something I thought was funny is I think you were also around for this moment. Was somebody had grabbed, I think it must have been one of the Doomsday ones or something, and it comes with like an A cover and then a variant, right?
Yeah.
So he got a sketch cover, and he came back into the store and he thought we ripped him off.
Oh yeah, that was.
He's like, this cover's blank.
That wasn't the Doom one. That was a different one. But yeah, he got just like the blank cover.
Yes.
Yeah. No, see, you said sketch cover. It made me think it was one of the ones that had a sketch on it.
One of the big ones. Yes.
Yeah,
no,
that's what
it
everyone. No, it was just a blank one. Okay.
And he thought that he was ripped off at first, and we tried to explain what sketch covers are. It's like you could bring this to an artist, and they'll draw on it for you. And he's like, "Oh, I could just go to any artist, and they'll do it for free."
Well, maybe if you ask them nicely.
Yeah, they'll do like a little stick figure for you.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, not everybody knows everything about comics like I do. But yeah, there's a couple of other Queen in Black books also coming out tomorrow, which I thought was really interesting.
You're not going to open it on stream?
Oh, should we open the blind bag? Do you want to open the blind bag?
What do you think, Will? Should we?
Yeah, Will. Sound off in the comments if you want us to open this blind bag.
Yes.
Also, there are 2 other Queen in Black books coming out tomorrow. There is the Hela and also Defenders. And like I said, I didn't do my due diligence and figure out why or like what's going on with the publishing schedule. But yeah, I got a lot of Queen in Black stuff. That's kind of the big push from Marvel right now. That's the character. That's he was in the first page of right there. Yeah, Null. It's Null.
Oh, it's Null.
It's Null.
Okay.
Duh. You don't even know Null when you see him?
I don't know. It just looks like they wanted to do the Joker but didn't have the rights.
Nah. That's not what it looks like. Okay, let's move on. If somebody comments that we should open a blind bag, I'll do it. But otherwise, we're not going to dwell on this too much. Some other stuff coming out from Marvel. What If Spider-Man? I'm a sucker for. Are you about to go comment on the?
You should open it.
So so I like What If comics quite a bit. Um, oh yeah, you're gonna get some audio feedback there. Good job. Oh, Zach.
Yay!
Okay, Zach. Yeah, open it. All right. Well, maybe I guess we will do that. All right. So we're gonna open the Queen and Black. I didn't bring my pair of scissors like I normally do, so we'll just have to do it like this, the old fashioned way. Yeah, pick up all your junk, your trash that you dropped.
Not my Shantae swimsuit cover.
Oh, we got a second person. Suzi. Suzi says we should open it.
Well, if Suzi says we should.
I mean, we always do what Suzi says. Okay. All right. Here we go. Get that on the screen there. Oh, I ripped the bag. Oh. All right. So that's the protective cover, so we don't know which cover it is. Let's see here. Oh, it's the sketch cover. It's the black sketch cover.
We got ripped off.
Yeah, you just told the story about the blank cover, and here it is.
It's almost like I'm a good co-host.
It's serendipity.
Yeah.
I mean, also we probably saved somebody else from getting the blank cover and then getting confused by it.
And they're like, what?
So yeah, there we go. All right, I guess I'll keep this, since my stack is so small. I'll whatever. But yeah, all right, we gotta.
I'll do a little white gel pen doodle.
Okay. You know what? You're on. You owe me a sketch. I can just take this to any artist, right?
I owe you a sketch.
Will you? I mean, if I'm asking you,
that's
I'm
fair.
saying.
Yes, it's true. That is like the golden ticket.
All right. So Suzi's gonna do me a sketch. We'll get some whiteout markers.
Yes.
Whiteout.
We'll do a follow up next week.
All right.
Sketch.
Beautiful. Excellent. Good job, Suzi. Thank you. All right.
Good show.
Thanks for commenting, Zach. Also coming out tomorrow, What If Spider-Man? My problem with these new okay, there it is. It's not these covers are like, they bother me how like complicated they are, because I liked the old What If series, where it was just a series of books titled What If, and then it was always the subtitle. So like, what if Wolverine never joined the X-Men? What if
MJ lived?
Yeah, what if the Avengers formed in the 1950s? What if, this one is just like, what if, and then the character.
What if Spider-Man?
Yeah, exactly. But then if you see on the side, it says, what if Kraven survived his last hunt? And it really bothers me because that's what the title of it should be, not What If Spider-Man. But you know what?
We'll contact our people at Marvel.
I have a feeling that it'll make a difference.
Did you not bring this up at San Diego Comicon with Marvel people last week?
I didn't talk to Marvel.
I can't believe.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, this is the only reason I'm even mentioning this issue is because I'm curious to read it. I haven't read it yet, but it's written by J.M. DeMatteis, who wrote the original Kraven's Last Hunt, and I think it's one of the best Spider-Man comics ever made. So yeah, I'm curious to see what he has to say about that. But yeah, like I said, I haven't read it, so I can offer you no opinion, but it looks good. And like I said, I like me some Kraven and
Did you enjoy
some Spider-Man.
The last Kraven movie?
You know what? I did not watch it.
Where he got like bit by a lion as a child and got powers or something, maybe.
Is that what happened? I don't know. I have no idea.
Traumatic childhood experience with a lion.
Sure. All right, moving on. Let's see. I got a stack of new comics we're gonna go through here. I got a couple of DC books. We're gonna mention Justice League, the Night Vision special. This is a neat book. Batman teams up with Lex Luthor. Oh. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't have any branding on this, but this is basically like a tie-in to DCKO, like part of the aftermath of DCKO. Sure. Like a lot of DC's specials and like one-shot books right now are about like continuing the events from after DCKO.
See, that's weird because like the logo design of this looks way more like Night Terrors.
That's what I thought. I had the same thing. Yeah, but no, it's I mean, maybe they did that on purpose, but like subconsciously make you think of Night Terrors. But I was surprised that there's not like a banner for like DCKO tie-in. Sure. Because the event is over, or some kind of new tie-in banner, like for whatever the next.
Whatever they're trying to.
Yeah. But yeah, it's Batman and Lex Luthor teaming up, and Lex Luthor is doing it reluctantly, as you might imagine.
Of course.
But otherwise, yeah, solid comic, and it it does a good job of explaining. Like, if you don't, I guess that's important to state. If you don't know what DCKO is, they do a pretty good recap of not like what the whole event was, but just why these characters are teaming up. Because like a thing happened, and now they're doing this, and it's just like one page. It's solid.
Quick exposition.
Yeah, it's written by Mark Waid. Like, that's his whole thing. He's classic comic book writer. He gets it. But yeah, so that one coming out. There's a couple of other books, again, sort of tied in with that. We have the Superman 2026 annual, and this one is, let's see, Whatever Happened to the Omega Champion. This one is, it's not the issue where Superman returns. That was Action Comics last week, but this is like kind of tells you a story about what he was doing while he was gone.
Oh, okay.
And it's also, I guess it's not the first appearance because they were all part of the storyline with the DC KO stuff.
Yes.
But it kind of sets up, I think it lays the groundwork. I don't know if it's the direct setup, but it teases the new Legion of Superheroes, which is going to be a new Legion comic later this year. And so I assume it's going to be sort of related to this, but we will find out. But I haven't really been following Superman since the DC KO event because it kind of just put me off of it a little bit. But I liked this issue. I thought it was good.
That's awesome.
One more DC thing that's just worth mentioning. Like,
I was cracking up at the cover.
They're doing all these like one shots that are kind of neat. This week has 3 of them. The what did I say? The Superman annual and the Night Visions, and then we have the World's Finest annual. This is also written by Mark Waid. I mean, like, that guy's just doing all this stuff at DC right now. But this is World's Finest is a good book. I like it, and this is probably my favorite type of comic that Waid does for his World's Finest series, which is it's a one-shot story, and it's kind of like a fun, interesting team-up comic. So in this one, it is Pa Kent and Alfred the Butler teaming up because like for whatever reason.
Alfred Pennyworth though, like
Alfred the Butler.
Put some respect on him.
nobody knows who Pennyworth is.
He punched Superman that one time.
Forgive me. Yeah, Alfred Pennyworth and Pa Kent.
Yes.
Pa Kent, he just gets to be Pa Kent. But what's Pa Kent's name? Martha?
Martha.
No, that's his mom's. That's
Stewart.
if you know Pa Kent's first name, shout it out in the comments and make Suzi look foolish.
You'll get the sketch cover if you do.
Oh, wait. We making promises? Okay. Well, now you gotta.
I didn't promise how good it's gonna be.
Okay. So this is a Father's Day themed issue. That's what's so neat about it, because like, Superman and Batman try to take their father figures because neither of them are their biological fathers.
Right.
Superman's biological father is Jor-El.
Yes.
We know that. So yeah, it's a very hashtag wholesome comic book. Batman and Superman get tricked into a trap, and the father figures have to go and save the day.
Oh.
And it's really good.
Interesting.
Well, Alfred Pennyworth, he's like ex-MI6. Jonathan! Zach got it.
Zach gets it.
LOL. All right. Well, now you got to do him a sketch now.
Yes.
Oh,
like I said, Zach, I didn't promise how good it's going to be. You just get
one. But yeah, so yeah, I enjoyed this comic is the point. We're getting really distracted by our shenanigans, but thank you for participating. Yeah, this is just the type of entertainment we bring here at Fantasy Books and Games. But yeah, definitely check out World's Finest annual. Okay. I've been doing a lot of talking. I got a couple of books here. What do you got there, Susan?
I got some swimsuits.
Oh my gosh.
Issues.
Oh, you too.
Because it's summertime.
It is officially, we'll keep with the DC theme. It is officially Hawk Girl Summer.
Get it?
And I'm almost prepared to buy this just for the title.
Sure.
I like that DC does like these types of pun things. Like, was it like Kal-El of Fornication,
Yes.
something like that. They do so. They do some good puns.
I did appreciate
the Zatanic Panic for
yes.
the Halloween one. Zatanna.
Was it Sam or Aaron who thought that it was trying to go like Hawktuck?
That was That was. We don't need to say who it was, and also don't reference. Don't reference. This is a kids show, Susie. That's why we're gonna show off these bikini comics that are coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why the Archie like swimsuit covers are in like the kids section.
Yes, exactly why. Did you read either of these?
I read some of the pages of the
Hot Girl Summer.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's show it off a little bit.
Let's be fair. The difference between the two is one of them is more of like a pinup collection of these characters,
yes,
which is a little sketchy. But the Hot Girl Summer is more of like an anthology, like a collection of fun, like beachy themes.
DC puts out like a summer anthology every year, and that's what this is. But it's usually kind of like centered around a title character, and in this case, it's Hawk Girl, and it works. And then there's just some other stories just about other characters. They're fun. Like I've been saying this for a long time. DC's been doing a lot of good stuff lately.
Yes.
And even like the even the most like mediocre DC book is pretty solid. They just good storytelling. I don't even know what this is. Shantae swimsuit special. We're not? Okay. I mean, this is by Udon Studios, if you know Udon.
They did like the Mega Man series and everything that came out.
I actually have another book sort of related to that right here, which is Street Fighter versus the Valiant Universe. And let me tell you, that's yours. This is a book I never thought we would see. Street Fighter versus
That's an interesting combo.
It is interesting, but not totally outrageous, because both of them, I sort of feel like had a peak in the 90s.
Yeah.
Street Fighter has continued to be a thing, but I will forever associate it as a 90s game.
Sure.
Super Nintendo or the Street Fighter 2 arcade.
Yes.
But anyway, so yeah, it's Street Fighter versus Valiant. This is another one of those things where I feel like you already know if you're going to buy this just from looking at the cover. You know, like you either are into this or you are not. And I got to tell you, there was a time in my life I was very into Cammy. And of course I was. She's cool. She's a military chick.
Yes.
And she's tough. And I was kind of into Valiant, never Bloodshot though. So I'm sorry, Bloodshot fans.
No.
But yeah, look at that. Look at Cammy versus Bloodshot. I mean, come on. That's pretty cool.
Did the latest Street Fighter movie come out? Like there was like something this year for like a Street Fighter movie.
I don't remember. I know I saw the trailer. I don't know if the movie came out yet.
Got very upset because they were painting Cammy more towards like a Harley Quinn / Jinx from Arcane kind of like.
Yeah, I'm not super thrilled about that, but we'll see. But I don't actually know if you know if the Street Fighter movie came out. Sound off in the comments. And let us know, because we didn't do our homework on this at all.
Clearly not.
Okay, I got a couple of more books we're going to show off, and then we're going to call it. This one, it's talking about like throwbacks to older fans. This is The Greatest American Hero #1. Susie, do you know what The Greatest American Hero is?
No, he just looks like Gene Wilder meets like Carrot Top.
He does, doesn't he? Well, he's from a time where men could confidently pull off that hairstyle. This was the golden age of the 1970s, or maybe it might have actually been 1980, like 80, not the 80s, but 1980.
Okay.
This was a TV show, The Greatest American Hero. And it was a superhero TV show. It was about a guy who got superpowers by wearing a costume. It was like a magical suit, and he put it on and he had superpowers.
Yeah.
And so this is it's not
it's out in October.
Oh, okay. See, Zach's on top of it.
Yep, that's why he gets the sketch.
He's a reporter, or he works for a newspaper.
That's
so
true.
I trust Zach. And all the information he has.
I get all my news from Zach.
Pretty much. Greatest American Hero, this was a TV show. What I like about this is that it is not like a reinvention of the comic, like for a modern age.
Yeah.
This is straight up just a continuation of the show. So
Oh.
now he's like an old grandpa, and he's got a family that he's estranged from, and he's trying to reconnect.
Oh,
and
wow.
he's trying to like kind of like go on one last.
So it's Old Man Logan.
It's kind of it's oh yeah, there we go. It's Old Man Greatest American Hero basically.
Fantastic.
But it's solid. You know,
Nice.
I have no attachment to. I don't let this get out because it might ruin my credit.
Oh, you're talking to a reporter right now.
Oh my God, you're right. This is off the record, Zach. I've never seen an episode of my The Greatest American Hero. Never, not a single episode.
God.
It was from before even my time.
That's wild to think about.
I just never saw it. But I read this comic and I liked it. So there you go. There's some perspective for you.
Yeah.
I have a vague understanding of what the show was. Never saw it. Good, solid issue. That's a continuation of it.
Very cool.
Okay. Here's something I have seen a lot of.
Which one?
Both of them. I'm legitimately a pretty big fan of both of these properties, and that is Predator versus Planet of the Apes.
Wild combo.
Yeah, it is. It's a combo I never thought we would see. I love the original Planet of the Apes movies. Yes. They're great science fiction, and they get progressively cheesier and goofier as they go on.
Kind of like Predator.
Kind of exactly like Predator, except the first Predator movie was pretty cheesy, but in a fun way.
Yes.
You know,
I mean, second one was probably.
I love the second one, and it gets even progressively cheesier.
Yes.
And then
like voodoo and laser.
Yeah, and they get progressively cheesier, but not as good. The Predator movies. Once you get into the Alien vs. Predator, no way.
We haven't gotten to those ones yet.
No, but anyway, this what I like about this again is I wasn't really sure how they were going to do Predator versus Planet of the Apes. Like, is it just going to be Predator on the ape planet, just killing? Is it just going to be like the first movie, except all the characters are apes instead of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura?
You get two apes and they do like the thing,
right, exactly. You know? I was waiting for that. No, I was pleasantly surprised. This is actually more like it's the movie Planet of the Apes, specifically with like a human crew trying to find Charlton Heston's character Taylor, and they go through the wormhole, and then Predator Alien follows them.
Oh, and that's fun.
So it's the movie. It is the movie Planet of the Apes, but like it's like a
what if.
It's like a what if. Yeah, that's actually kind of more like because it's sort of like Planet of the Apes 2, which I don't remember if that was. I don't remember this like the subtitle of that one, but that was the one where the main characters they went looking for Charlton Heston's character, and they go through the wormhole, and it's kind of like Planet of the Apes again, where they're just like going through all the same stuff that Charlton Heston went through.
Yes.
Except at the end, they find a nuclear bomb.
Oh.
It's pretty cool. But anyway,
pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it was the 70s, man.
Yes.
This was a good comic. I think all of the Fox Studios Marvel books that are these like movie crossovers have all been pretty good. Yes. Like the Spider-Man Predator, the Aliens, Avengers, and like I said, this is one I never would have thought, Predator versus Planet of the Apes, but it's solid.
We're gonna have to update our comic book trivia, because I remember there was one where it's like, which one hasn't the Predator fought?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, that's
everyone guessed Archie, but I'm pretty sure Archie did fight.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, there's Archie versus Predator. Yeah, for sure. That, and you're right, that is the one, because everybody
they're like, there's no way.
Gotta up your comic knowledge game.
Yes.
All right. Couple of more, two more comics.
Two more comics.
New book from Ignition Press, The Patron. This I know our mutual friend Abby is going to really like this. It's written by Christian Ward, although I don't believe the art is by Christian Ward. Art by
John Pearson.
Yeah, John Pearson. But Christian Ward does the main cover here. And this is a pretty solid kind of like serial killer horror comic, which is why I know Abby's going to like it. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those, this is one of those comics where it's difficult to explain the story without giving away the premise.
Sure.
But also the premise is stated pretty clearly on the back, which is the main character is a patron of the arts, and he goes around discovering artists, like young artists that are hungry for success and validation.
Yeah.
And he, gets them a gala opening. He pulls all the strings, and then they die under mysterious circumstances.
Oh.
So that now their art is worth a lot of money, and now
Sure.
they're famous for dying young.
Yes.
And so there's
Oof.
there's a lot of things going on there. I think a lot of artists can relate to that feeling. Not you, Suzi, but I don't know. But yeah, it's a solid first issue. I think
Very
the
cool.
only thing I would say about it is I couldn't quite get a sense of like where it's going. It's just like a lot of setup to show like kind of who this character is and
Yeah.
and what's going to be happening. But then I'm like, I have no idea where issue 2 is going. Like,
Sure.
it could kind of go in any direction. So curious to see.
Yeah.
All right, final book, and then we'll be done. That's a lot of comics we're showing
We've been
off.
doing a lot.
And this is one I did not expect to read. I did not expect to like it.
Oh.
And I am not even I don't want to say I'm gonna buy it.
Oh boy.
But like you will see, because it's a light week for me. So I got all this money burning a hole in my pocket. I of course am talking about Rocket Raccoon Rocket Rewind. Now I have nothing specifically against Rocket Raccoon. I like the character, but since the Guardians of the Galaxy movie came out, he's been kind of like, he's just more of a modern Marvel character, and
yes.
I know Rocket has been around, but like not the way sounds like the you'll be paid an exposure kind of guy. Kind of, actually, yeah, that's almost exactly what it is for the patron.
Yes.
But anyway, so yeah, Rocket Raccoon. I like all the old comics. I don't read a lot of newer stuff from Marvel, I should say.
Sure.
But I was like, what the heck? Let me flip through this, and I saw something really weird, and I was like, this looks like some old comics, but it's not the old, like the old Rocket Raccoon that I'm familiar with. And so this is an anthology series, and then basically, and then also what threw me off was I saw the credits for one of these stories, and I was like, Bill Mantlo and Keith Giffen, I think they're both dead, and they're the ones who wrote. Bill Mantlo is the one who wrote, created Rocket Raccoon.
Sure.
So I was reading through this, and I got to a certain point, and again, I don't want to like spoil it too much, but also I think if you don't really know what's going on, it might be kind of confusing. But basically, it starts out, it's a Rocket Raccoon story, and he gets involved with somebody who, trying to like skip to the appropriate point. Somebody who has like a library of rare books and things, and you can see his model changes a little bit. Rocket Raccoon
style
does.
keeps changing a lot.
Yeah, well, there's multiple artists in it, so so he finds this alien character who has a library, and the first thing I noticed was he's got a comic book here, and that is, you can clearly tell that's not drawn there. That is superimposed onto the page.
Yes.
And that is an issue of Marvel Presents from 1976. And I didn't know this immediately, but it clicked in my head once I was reading it. This comic is the first appearance of Rocket Raccoon.
Oh.
And then he opens it up here, and it's a black and white magazine comic. And then boom, it just reprints the very first Rocket Raccoon. But they have a lot of fun with it, because in this is before Rocket Raccoon was part of the Marvel Universe. It's important to stress. It was the Incredible Hulk issue where Rocket was officially like made a member. Not a member, but like he was officially recognized as being a part of the MCU.
Yeah.
Because the Marvel Presents book was just an anthology, like a sci-fi anthology, where they just put different comics in there. It was also the first appearance of Star-Lord was in Marvel Presents.
Oh, okay.
But so it was in black and white, and you can possibly tell from the printing it was originally magazine size. So it had to be shrunk down, and that's why we have all this white space on the bottom here.
Yes.
Because the dimensions are slightly off. But also, like I don't want to over explain it and give away too many of the jokes. But in the original version, he's not Rocket Raccoon, he's Rocky Raccoon, named after the Beatles song.
Sure.
And it's just a sci-fi story about him. His characterization is a little off because he's not fully the Rocket Raccoon that we know. And so they have kind of some fun with. They print the original story in its entirety.
That's really cool. And what a fun idea!
Yeah, it is. I appreciate the meta nature of it. And then you have Rocket reading it and reacting to it, like, "What's going on? That's not me. I'm not.
Sure.
I don't have a British accent. I don't say blimey."
Oh my gosh,
it's pretty funny. Like it's a good joke, and it's a good looking book. There's some good creators in here. And then you know what? I'm not gonna spoil what happens next.
Okay.
But it is a clever way to, yes, exactly. Oh my gosh, we're getting so many comments
I know
on this. We need to. I'm gonna have to have Suzi on the stream more often. But yeah, it is a really fun. It's a great idea. It is a fun way to include the story, like to reprint the story without just having it be just a reprint of the old thing.
I don't know why, but part of me, this is probably like the worst idea and why I'm not an editor. I just wanted to see like his little paws holding it in like the white, like,
oh yeah,
like he's reading the story with you.
yeah. And it's funny because they could have almost
they could have fit it.
Okay, they could have made it fit because you got all this space. You could have just drawn like his paws like on the bottom there, like that. Oh man, now I hate this comic. Thanks for ruining
Maybe
it for me.
I should be a Marvel editor.
It's just missed opportunity. Well, if you sound off in the comments and you buy this comic, Suzi will draw a little raccoon paws on every page.
I'll color it too.
And color the whole thing. Yeah.
No, just the paws.
Oh, just the paws. Okay.
You gotta maintain.
All right. Well, now that's a Suzi guarantee. We got the promise here. No, but yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by this comic. I was like, oh, what a like you said, they said in the comments, what a fun way to include the original comic while also kind of acknowledging that it's a little off from what we now know Rocket Raccoon to be, who's now this comic book version is so influenced by the movie, because even before the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, it wasn't exactly like this. Yeah. And so it's just neat. It's always fun to see the evolution of the characters. Yes. So directly like that. So I liked this quite a bit. I highly recommend it. And I don't like I say, I'm not going out of my way to recommend a lot of Marvel comics. But oh, you get a lot of drawing ahead of you, Suzi. No. Okay. I might have to rescind the raccoon paws offer. I don't know if Suzi's up for that. You could do it oh, okay. Maybe we'll see. Maybe on one page, just on the opening page. That would be good.
You got it, William.
Yeah, just that page. You draw a little raccoon.
Yeah, little paws. And I color them in.
Okay. All right. So thanks everybody for tuning in and having fun with us in the comments and sounding off. We're gonna call it there. That's enough books, I think, to show off. But you know what? It's been a while. What does our friend Dan say?
You cut me off the last time I tried to do it.
I did. Now's your time. Do it.
All right. There is a comic book for everyone, and for everyone, there's a comic store. But if you can't go to this comic store, there's one nearby.
That was terrible. That was just awful.
Thank you.
But anyway, you should come on down to Fantasy Books and Games and buy some comics. You can talk to me and Suzi and even Sam, who's not here with us right now, but he's somewhere.
He's in a better place.
He's in a better place. Our game room.
Yeah.
All right. We're out of here. Thanks. We'll see you all next time.
Thank you, everyone.